Good morning everyone. In this video today I am going to discuss about the following topics. So let's go through the topics. Exchange traded fund, active versus passive investing. We know active investing and passive investing are two forms of exchange traded fund, and these two investment strategies are used by investors to generate a return on their investment accounts. Indexing is a passive investment strategy, has been used by institutional investors for many years. It is still relatively new for the typical individual investor because ETFs use predominantly passive strategies. The first question any investor should consider is whether to take an active or passive approach. The next one is rationale for active investing. The predominant investment strategy today is active investing, which attempts to outperform the market. The goal of active management is to beat a particular benchmark. The majority of mutual funds are actively managed. Analyzing market trends, the economy, and the company specific factor, active managers are constantly searching out information and gathering insights to help them make their investment decisions. Many have their own complex security selection and trading system to implement their investment ideas, all with the ultimate goal of outperforming the market. There are almost as many methods of active management as there are active managers. These methods can include fundamental analysis, technical analysis, quantitative analysis, and macroeconomic analysis. The next one is rationale for passive investing. Passive management or indexing is an investment management approach based on investing in exactly the same securities and in the same proportions as an index such as Sensex or Nifty. It is called passive because portfolio managers don't make decisions about which securities to buy and sell. The managers merely follow the same methodology of constructing a portfolio as the index uses. The manager's goal is to replicate the performance of an index as closely as possible. Passive managers invest in broad sectors of the market called asset classes or indexes and are willing to accept the average returns of various asset classes. Next one is passive or active management, which is the best approach. A debate about the two approaches has been ongoing since the early 1970s. Researchers from the nation's universities and privately funded research centers supporting the passive management argument, firms, banks, insurance companies, and other companies that have a vested interest in the profits from the active management supporting the other side of argument. Support is due to different belief system, much like opposing political parties. Next one is advantages and disadvantages of active management. The main advantage of active management is the possibilities that the managers will be able to outperform the index due to their superior skills, and the next one is they can make informed investment decisions based on their experiences, insights, knowledge, and also they have the ability to identify opportunities that can translate into superior performance. If they believe the market might turn downward, active managers can take defensive measures by hedging or increasing their cash positions to reduce the impact on their position. And the disadvantages of active management are it is more costly and it is result in higher fees and operating expenses. Having higher fees is a significant impediment to consistently outperforming over the long term. Active managers, in an attempt to beat the market, tend to have a more concentrated portfolio with the fewer securities. However, when active managers are wrong, they may significantly underperform the market. A manager's style could be out of favor with the market for a period of time, which could result in lagging performance. Next topic is advantages and disadvantages of passive management. The main advantages of passive passive investing is that it is closely matches the performance of the index, and it requires little decisions making by the manager, and it has low operating cost and lower fees. The disadvantages of passive management are a passively managed investment will never outperform the underlying index it is meant to track. The performance is dictated by the underlying index, and the investor must be satisfied with the performance of that index. And the next one is Managers are unable to take action if they believe the overall market will decline or they believe individual securities should be sold. Thank you.